I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely more pressure to do my second album because my first album did so good, and it's like, damn, how the hell am I gonna beat that?
Yeah.
How am I gonna beat that bitch?
So, Cardi, are you working on a new album, new music, new album?
I'm always working on new music. I'm always on new music. I still feel like I need way much more songs.
But we are gonna get it soon.
Yeah, like.
We're getting an album too, right? You said this year.
Yeah.
I don't mean to give you no anxiety or stress. I don't mean to stress you out more. But you're getting an album this year, right? Or maybe.
I hope so.
That's not a commitment.
Oh shit, it's all about this album. This album is coming, okay?
And what are you most looking forward to 25?
My album!
Cardi B's debut album, Invasion of Privacy, is a streaming sensation with over 3.5 billion Spotify plays. But here's the shocker. It's been 2,400 days since that release, and fans are still waiting for her next album. Is Cardi too busy feuding on Twitter to finish her sophomore project? Rumor has it there's more to the story than just online drama. Is Cardi feeling the pressure to top her debut, or is something else holding her back? The anticipation is sky high, and fans are getting restless. Will Cardi reclaim her throne, or let the pressure get to her? Let's dig into the mystery of Cardi B's missing second album and uncover the surprising reason behind the delay. Remember when Cardi B was just that loud, funny girl from Love and Hip Hop?
A girl had beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever.
Well, this Bronx bombshell's journey from stripper to superstar is wilder than anyone could have imagined. Back in 2015, Cardi burst onto our screens as the regular, degala, schmegala girl from the Bronx on VH1's Love and Hip Hop New York. She was impossible to ignore, even as other cast members doubted her rap dreams. But Cardi was busy plotting her takeover. Fast forward to June 2017, and Bodak Yellow drops like a musical meteor. Suddenly, everyone's trying to say, the track stomped its way to number one on the Billboard Hot 100, making Cardi the first solo female rapper to achieve this since Lauryn Hill in '98. Talk about making history. But could she prove the one-hit wonder whispers wrong? You bet she did. In April 2018, Cardi's debut album, Invasion of Privacy, hit the scene, and it was like she'd taken over the entire music industry. The album rocketed to number one, selling a whopping 226,000 album equivalent units in its first week. And get this, every single track went platinum. Every single one. Critics were falling over themselves to praise her. The album scored an 84 out of 100 on Metacritic, basically an A+ in the school of hard knocks. Standout tracks like I Like It and Be Careful showcased Cardi's versatility, blending Latin trap vibes with raw, emotional lyrics. The cherry on top, a Grammy for Best Rap Album in 2019. Rolling Stone even called it one of the best hip-hop albums of all time. Not too shabby for a girl they said wouldn't make it, huh? But success comes with pressure. Cardi herself said, "Every single time people tear me down, it gives me more hunger to prove them wrong." That's our girl, turning haters into motivators. Now, Cardi's living the dream she probably didn't even dare to dream back in her stripper days. She's got designer threads, sold out shows, and a family to boot. But with great success comes great expectations for album number 2. And speaking of that sophomore album, where is it? It's been almost 7 years since Invasion of Privacy dropped, and fans are getting antsy. Some critics, like Joe Budden, are even suggesting Cardi might be afraid to release new music. Is she worried it won't live up to the hype of her debut? Or is she just too busy clapping back at haters on Twitter? Imagine waiting for your favorite dish at a restaurant, but instead of minutes, it's been 7 years. That's how Cardi B fans feel right now. The wait for her second album isn't just long, it's practically prehistoric. But is Cardi cooking up something so good it'll be worth the wait, or is she struggling to find the right recipe? The music world's changed big time since Cardi dropped Invasion of Privacy in 2018. Streaming services are like hungry monsters, always demanding more content. Artists are under pressure to release music constantly, with some dropping multiple albums a year just to stay relevant. It's a whole new game, and Cardi's taking her sweet time to play it. Now, Joe Budden's stirring the pot. This rapper turned podcast host, known for his controversial takes on hip-hop, claims Cardi's afraid to release new music. Ouch, that's a bold statement about the woman who gave us Bodak Yellow. But Cardi's not having it. She fired back, saying she's not scared of numbers or pressure. She's doing things her way, on her own time. Let's be real though, Cardi's been busy. She's juggling motherhood, business ventures, and still dropping hit singles. Remember WAP and Up? Those tracks had everyone talking and maybe blushing a little. She's proving she can still dominate the charts without a full successful album. Some music experts are saying Cardi's smart for taking her time. They point to artists like SZA and Travis Scott, who came back strong after long breaks. Quality over quantity, right? But others think she's missing her moment. There's a whole new crop of female rappers coming for Cardi's crown, and they're not playing around. Is Cardi B playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers? Or is she just stalling because she's not sure what her next move should be? It's 2025 and we're still waiting for that album drop. But get this, Cardi recently hinted that this might be the year. In an Instagram story, she said, "I have no choice because I'm dropping my album this year. So stay tuned for the announcement, but don't play with me." The anticipation for Cardi's sophomore album has reached fever pitch. Fans are caught between excitement and frustration. At this point, Cardi could probably release an album of her reading the phone book, and it would still break streaming records. But the question remains, will 2025 finally be the year of Cardi's big comeback? Move over, music charts. Cardi B's Twitter feed is the new Billboard Hot 100. This rapper's social media game is so wild, it's giving her music career a run for its money. Remember when artists just, made music? Well, Cardi's rewriting the celebrity rulebook and her fans can't get enough. But here's the million-dollar question. Is all this online drama helping or hurting Cardi's music career? Let's spill the tea, shall we? One day, Cardi's throwing down with Nicki Minaj, and the next she's hurling mics at fans like she's auditioning for the Olympics. Yeah, you heard that right. In July 2023, Cardi chucked her mic into the crowd during a performance after someone threw a drink at her. Talk about a splash. The incident had everyone talking, especially since she'd actually encouraged the crowd to get her wet earlier. Oops. And let's not forget the time Cardi aired out her whole Offset cheating saga on social media. Girl's not afraid to let her dirty laundry flap in the digital breeze. Every tweet, every rant, every clap back becomes headline news faster than you can say, "Oh, Cardi's fans eat it up like it's the last slice of New York pizza. But some people, they're over it. They're all less drama, more music, please. It's like they ordered an album and got served a reality show instead. Now, Cardi says she's just keeping it real, but at what cost? Her Twitter feed is starting to look more like a soap opera script than a rapper's promo page. And it's not just randoms in her mentions getting the Cardi treatment. Even industry vets are catching heat. Take Joe Budden, for example. He went and poked a bear by calling Cardi a singles artist and suggesting she was afraid to drop her sophomore album. Big mistake, huge. Cardi clapped back harder than a thunderstorm, accusing him of being overly critical and not genuinely supportive. Ouch! But here's the kicker. What if Joe's onto something? He straight up said Cardi B is afraid to put a project out. It don't take this long to come out. Is the pressure of following up her chart-topping debut making Cardi hit the brakes on new music? It's a wild theory, but let's be real. Cardi's been serving up more Twitter beef than fresh tracks lately. Her social media antics are keeping her name on everyone's lips, sure, but are they overshadowing her talent? It's like she's become more famous for her tweets than her beats. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a Cardi B headline that was actually about her music? It's all feuds, fashion, and flying microphones. Not that there's anything wrong with a little drama. This is hip-hop after all. But when the sideshow becomes the main event, you've got to wonder what's really going on. Maybe Cardi's playing 4D chess while we're all stuck on checkers. Her social media circus keeps her relevant even when she's not dropping new tracks. Every tweet is like a mini performance, keeping her fans entertained between albums. It's genius if it's intentional. But what if it's not? What if all this online drama is actually a smokescreen, a way to distract from the fact that her sophomore album is MIA? It's been years since Invasion of Privacy dropped, and fans are getting antsy. Could Cardi be using Twitter as her personal hype machine to keep the spotlight while she figures out her next musical move? Or maybe, and hear me out, Cardi's just being Cardi. No filter, no fear, just pure, uncut Belcalis Marlenis Almanzar energy. It's what made us fall in love with her in the first place, right? That raw, real, say it like it is attitude that took her from the strip club to the Grammys. Hold up though, while we've been busy dissecting Cardi's tweets and wondering about her next album, she's been quietly building a business empire that would make even Jay-Z do a double take. But here's the million-dollar question. Is Cardi B still a rapper who does business or a businesswoman who sometimes raps? Let's talk about whip shots for a sec. Cardi B didn't just slap her name on some boozy whipped cream and call it a day. Nope, she co-founded this brand and it's been popping off since 2021. We're talking over 1 million cans sold, people. That's a lot of tipsy desserts. And now they've teamed up with Kahlua for a limited edition chocolate liqueur. Cardi's not playing around. She's in the game to win it. But whip shots is just the tip of the iceberg. Cardi's got her hands in more pockets than a pickpocket at a crowded concert. She's got deals with Reebok, Pepsi, and NYX Cosmetics. It's like every time you turn around, there's Cardi's face on another product. And let's be real, she's not doing it for free. In fact, Cardi recently spilled some tea about her finances, and it's enough to make your eyes water. She claims she's spending about $3 million a month. A month? That's more than most of us will see in a lifetime. But before you start thinking she's just burning through cash, think again. Cardi's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. She turned down a $65 million tour deal. Yeah, you heard that right. Most of us would jump at that kind of money, but Cardi's got a plan. She's waiting to announce her next album first, knowing that once she does, those offers are gonna skyrocket skyrocket. As she put it, you have to move smart. You can't act hungry when you're not. Preach, Cardi. But here's where things get tricky. All this business stuff takes time. A lot of time and energy and focus. Which begs the question, where does that leave Cardi's music career? It's been a hot minute since her last album dropped in 2018. That's a lifetime in the fast-paced world of rap. Some fans are starting to wonder if Cardi's lost her hunger for the music game. And let's be real, the music industry ain't what it used to be. These days, with streaming dominating everything, there's pressure on artists to keep pumping out content like they're running a content mill. It's not just about making a great album anymore, it's about staying relevant in a 24/7 world of endless scrolling and short attention spans. So, is Cardi making a smart move by diversifying her income streams, or is she risking her rap legacy by spreading herself too thin? It's a tough call. On one hand, building a brand that goes beyond music could set her up for long-term success. Just look at Rihanna. She's basically a business mogul who occasionally blesses us with a song. But on the other hand, Cardi's rise to fame was meteoric because of her raw talent and undeniable charisma on the mic. Her fans fell in love with her music first, and there's a real fear that all these other ventures might be diluting her focus on what made her a star in the first place. Alright, let's spill the tea on Cardi B's career crossroads. Is she a rapper, reality star, or business mogul? Girl's got more identities than a spy movie, but here's the real question. Where's that sophomore album? Cardi's promising to drop it this year, but can we trust her word? Music experts predict big sales, and Atlantic Records is hyping it up. But with every Twitter rant, Cardi's music cred takes a hit. So, what's next for Cardi? Will she silence haters with a chart topper or get lost in social media drama? Her career's at a turning point. Can she reinvent herself again, or is her spotlight fading? Share your predictions in the comments. What identity will Cardi B embrace next?